and just wait for people to just rock up. But I'll always open up our thing with a bit of a prayer. I give thanks. That's what I love to do. But I'll always. So anyway, for the benefit of those in the replay, welcome to the channel. You're watching Been Living with Big B. I'm streaming to you live from Western Australia, and I've got a super special guest, Grizzly's Adventure, and he's in Studio G, the G spot,
The G spot.
and he's streaming to you live from South Arkansas.
Yeah,
Is that
Southwestern.
right? Southwestern Arkansas. We I stand corrected. I tell you what, the outlook for today, for over here, is no different from yesterday, ladies and gentlemen. It is stinking hot, and I do apologize for the late start. I'm not going to beat around the bush. I was still asleep. Yes, ladies and gentlemen,
I
I was
kept him
still.
up too late.
Yeah, I had the best time yesterday in the live, Grizz, bro. It was just reminiscent of good times, man, and the fact that you agreed to come on again today just it was exciting for me,
I
um,
enjoyed it.
bro. I had so much fun yesterday, and just want to welcome everyone. Can you see the chat, okay, Chris? Like,
Yeah, I got my laptop set up out here with the where I can see the chat good.
and are you getting both the YouTube and the Facebook chat?
On the StreamYard side, I am.
Oh yeah, okay. So we just want to welcome not only our YouTube family and friends, but also our Facebook family and friends. We want to welcome everyone. We hope everyone's had a great Christmas. But before we get started, you know how I like to do things, and almost all things dumpster diving. We like to start off with a bit of give thanks. So let's do it. Heavenly Father, we give thanks for the blessings you bestow upon us each and every single day. We give thanks for the strength you give us that we may face our everyday challenges. We ask that you give thanks. We give thanks for the love and joy that you fill our hearts with, and then we go out and share that love and joy with others and all. Heavenly Father, we ask that you bless those that are less fortunate, that are underprivileged, that are suffering from poverty and hunger, that are um, through illness and sickness and adversity. In fact, Heavenly Father, we ask that you bless us all. Um, Heavenly Father, we ask that you bless this house and the people in it, this live stream today, right now, and the people, everyone in the chat, Heavenly Father. In the power and glory of your name, Amen.
Amen.
And I always like to start off with a bit of give thanks because it just sets this. I think it just sets the sets the standard for the rest of the show, and that we go in with good vibes and good blessings. Also, just want to give a huge shout out to uh, not just mine, but also Grizzly's, all of his followers and subscribers. We totally understand that without your guys' love, support, and encouragement, that there would be no channels or pages at all.
That's right.
And we totally understand that how important that you guys are to our growth. So we love and appreciate you. Um, Also to our moderators, the moderators in here, you guys for the whole of 2021 have worked tirelessly, to ensure that we have a safe chat, the hard work that you do, and I just want to acknowledge you guys and appreciate you guys uh, from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you so much for the work that you do. Um, Also, we are not on here for a long time, but we are here for a good time. Grab it. We can say hello to some people on the chat if you like. You want to kick off, Grizzy?
Let me go back a ways.
Yeah, go right back away.
Renee, G's, Lynette Crow, Marla Paguyo. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. UFC, Honor, Dumpster Diving Adelaide. How's everybody doing? Grab it.
Hey,
Enjoyed
grab
catching
it.
up with you again last night. Grab it. Wes.
Yeah, we got and dumpster diving Adelaide is my friend Simon over there. He's got himself his new channel, slowly gaining some momentum there. Simon, how you doing? My Facebook friends over there, Maricel and Roxanne59, Susan Bautista. Welcome, guys. Glenneth, how are you, Glenneth? So good to see you, my friend. Catherine Macy, hi from Washington State. Merry Christmas to you and your family, Catherine. Of course, hey, Grizz, we can't forget our friend Phyllis.
Phyllis, yes, we got to say hi to Phyllis.
Let us say hi to Phyllis. That's it. Wes, hey, Wes Robinson over there. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you for joining us. Diana Victoria, good morning and Merry Christmas. Lynette, hey, Lynette. Mani Rasari from the Philippines, watching from the Philippines, and Nora. And Jamie Rowland. Hey, Jamie, good to see you, my friend. A top fan right there. Jess Claridge. Look, there's a whole heap of people in here that will get around to saying hello to you as the program progresses. Salty Assassins, what's going on? Snowing in west central Minnesota. How far away is that from you, Chris? West central Minnesota.
Pretty good ways.
Okay.
It's close up to Canada.
Oh, heck. Closer to Renee's territory.
Yeah.
Inga, hey, Inga, good to see you, my friend. Lee Laidlow, Cherie Infield. Look, we grab it fast with the $5 super sticker. Come on now. Thank you, grab it. Appreciate you, my bro. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, for all of those that missed the impromptu live show we did, or live program we did yesterday, it certainly was fun to have Grizz and Grab It on. I'm sure it was a surprise to everyone else. Hey, Angie, how are you? But a good surprise. Surprise. What's the sort of temperature in the chat? What's it like weather-wise in your neck of the woods? How hot is it for you right there, Grizz?
We had a high of 78 today, I believe.
78. That's good temperatures, though. That's like
it's still a little warm. It could have been a little bit cooler, and I'd have been. But the wind was blowing pretty good.
But I'm not gonna lie. Over here, it's so hot that I walked past the seagull, and the seagull was going.
Yeah, I believe.
Bro, I'm not lying. It was panting. Yep. I saw a seagull panting in the heat yesterday. Hey, Dawn Sharp, welcome. Good to see you. Hey, you see here we got our good friends, brother, and special guest, Grizzly's Adventures. And, we're going to be on and try and entertain you for the next hour and a half. And I do apologize again for coming on so late. I'm just going to be straight up. I slept in, ladies and gentlemen. I slept in. But I hope that we haven't left everyone hanging too much. We got a question here for the both of us here, Grizz. Let's see if we can answer it. From Kathleen McCullowitz. How do you think I did with that last name, Kathleen? Or am I close? McCullowitz. What is your biggest find? Now you could like break it down into different categories, like what is the most abundant find, or what is the singular biggest item.
Well, I'd have to say our biggest one was that 4 nights in a row at Dollar General.
Oh yeah,
When we
yeah,
found everything. They threw out the whole store.
man, that was incredible. I wish like right off the bat I could like bring up the links and drop them in there, so then you could actually see these videos. 4 nights in a row, Grizz and Geneva, which is why I always call them the hardest working couple, and the dumpster diving community, the hardest working couple. 4 nights in a row goes bang to the brim as well, eh, bro? Like
Yeah,
to
they
the
were
brim.
full every night.
And Kathleen, if you could imagine every kind of item in a dollar store, it was in there. I mean, food, merchandise,
Yeah,
everything. It was an
toiletries,
incredible.
clothes, shelves, candles, uh, tables,
It's that
paper
kind of fine.
plates.
It's that kind of fine day, Grizz, that when you open up the lid, it makes you gasp and makes you go, "Oh, damn!" You're like big smile on your face, like I can't wait to tell, like for Geneva to tell Geneva, like we're good. Go and grab my stick. Go and get my stick real quick.
Yeah, I'm going to get the ladder. We got to get in.
Yeah. Now, you know what? And the thing about that, the backstory to that is like previous to that particular find, you were finding nothing, eh, my bro?
Yeah, we
Or
went a couple of weeks with nothing at all.
you know, and we're getting like, having phone calls with Grizz and is going, damn, man, just not finding anything. And it was just like encouraging each other to, oh, well, just keep going, my bro. We know what it's like. You have this down period and then it picks back up and then bam, when it rained, it poured.
Yeah, big time.
When it rained, it poured.
Yeah, well, I
Hey,
say we
Mary,
weren't
how are you?
finding
Thank you for
anything.
tuning
We were finding a couple of things here and there each night, but nothing really. I shouldn't even put a video of it out, but we did because back then I was putting out a video every day. But
Yeah.
4 nights in a row that made up for it.
Oh, it sure did. I think like your channel popularity wise even picked up from then on. You had a good spurt from there.
A little bit, but I had this real big growth spurt was last month when we found all them cases of stuff.
Oh yeah,
That sent me up
that
to a
is
whole
huge.
nother level.
Nah, it sure has. It sure has. Hey, brother Romantic, what's going on, my man? Hey, you good with the kids? You and come on up.
Yeah, Road dropped you a fiber for the diver.
I just got him on here. Fiver for the diver. Love that, bro. Sorry I missed your premiere, my bro, but I did catch some of the. Looked like you found a good score right at the start there, brother. Right? Hey, Canadian Southern Belle and Brooke G. What's going on, Brooke? People are going to be dropping a lot of candles on Boxing Day. Can't wait. Yes, well, Brooke and Dan are dumpster divers over in Melbourne. They don't video their stuff to put online. But they send little videos to me that I go and check out, which is awesome. I feel like I'm part of their dumpster diving crew. And they're always finding good stuff. So looking forward to after the Christmas stuff. What about you, Grizz? Looking forward to the after Christmas stuff?
Geneva, she's already looking forward to getting all the decorations and stuff they're going to be throwing out.
Yeah. Me, not so much like a decoration fan, like, man, they can be messy sometimes, but wrapping paper, I don't mind. And I don't know. I just don't like a lot of mess, to be honest. Crikeys, I've already got a bit of a death pile. I'm going to put it out there right now. I'm taking care of it. 2022, I'm telling you, my bro.
Mine's growing.
It's going to be. What's yours?
My death pile's growing because we haven't been able to go to the flea market.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Well,
Hey, but I mean, I know. I know do they shut it down over the winter period? Is that what
No,
happens?
just me with the taking the chemo and everything. It's just been hard.
Oh,
and then we
so
try
you're
to set
still
up at the
operating.
church on Saturdays, but hell, every Saturday it's starting to rain, so we can't set up at the church out here. So we give a lot of it to the church.
So, yeah, Kathleen just asked like the not so much a part two, but rather the what's the biggest score money value wise? I didn't even say what my one was, but um, money wise, crikeys, so many things. I've pulled out a table that was made from white oak that was $4,500. But you know, it was incomplete, so I couldn't take it. But it was worth $4,500 an white oak dining table. But I found jewelry and stuff that had some value to it.
This chair I'm sitting in is a $350 chair I pulled out of the dumpster. And that desk we found was a $500 desk. We found all them muscle builder protein shakes and drinks and stuff that time. That's over $2,000. We found all them barbecue sets that time when Pier 1 closed down, over $1,600.
Tons of them. Heck yeah. I find sometimes thousands of dollars in food. Fresh produce. I found 250 kilograms of bananas, and you may not think that's a heck of a lot, but at $8 a kilo, you do the math. 200 times 250. So I guess it's really difficult to gauge, like, because we come across so much good stuff, Kathleen, at a time that at the end of the day, the value is, to me, as I'm sure it is for Grizz, isn't always monetary. The value is how much what we find can help others.
Yeah,
that's where the true value of what we do. Now, when you talk about things like merchandise, um, when you talk about merchandise, it doesn't have a real huge resale value because we got it for nothing. So we give it away for next to nothing if we don't give it away at all. Would that be a true statement for you too, Chris?
Yeah, because our church is so thankful. Because a lot of times, whether it's a small amount we take to them and donate, or a large amount, they're thankful for everything we bring them, and because what they don't donate to the people at the church and the community, they call the pastor from the church under the bridge in Texarkana, and he comes and picks it up because the church under the bridge is for the homeless people in Texarkana. So
Yeah.
they'll contact him and he'll pick it up and take it down and distribute it amongst them. So everything is given away.
Rose said that one of the best finds that he found was 2 Rolex watches. Get out of there. It was in a plumber's dumpster.
Oh, no, I thought he said plumber's daughter. I misread that. I need some new glasses.
Right. Grizz said that. Well, not me. Grizz said that. The plumber's daughter. Yeah, Renee, that's true. Yeah, I found all those fishing rods that were over $100 each. I think I found over 20 of them. Yeah, but I like I was saying to Grizz before, I guess it depends on of how you value stuff, and the most important stuff that I like to find of any kind of value would have to be food, because it touches more people than any resale value that could help my own family.
Yeah.
I always come across it. Grizz and I and other dumpster divers, like lifestyle dumpster divers, are out there all the time. And so the likelihood of us coming across it is really high. So that's the reason why I don't take all of the bread or all of the food that I come across either. I get asked that quite a lot. Um, there's consideration for other divers and other people who actually live out of the dumpsters that I dive in, and um, and I mainly only help my immediate community, because I take it from my community, I take it locally, so I put it back into it locally. Yeah. So, and I know that's what Grizz does too. He goes to the local towns, and then he donates it to the local churches, and then what you sell at the swap meets is to local people as well, Grizz?
Yeah.
So everyone reaps the rewards of getting it cheaper or whatever. Things that you think you might not be able to afford or want, but don't have that money set aside for that as a luxury. So then you go to the swap meet, go and see Grizz in Geneva, and boom, you can get it for $1.
Yeah. We sell a lot of it real cheap. I mean, if it's marked $5, we sell it for $1. If it's marked $10, we might sell it for $2.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, if we're going to go visit Ray and do a live dive with Ray in Dallas, at the end of the day, Geneva's got her microphone out there hollering, free, free, free.
Yeah. And then you see the people coming, mate. They come running.
They come running.
Yeah. And that's good, because at the end of the day, like, even though you want to try and make hustle for a quick buck, at the same time, you don't want to pack everything back up just because you never sold it, man. Hey, you don't want to pack it all back up and drive it all that. Get rid of it.
That's it.
Come what may, have a good sale, what you can for the first part of the day, and the last couple of hours, boom, just get rid of it.
Well, I think last time we was there, we done that. But the last hour, I think 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock, we had $1 sale. Everything that was out was $1, or 2 to 3, and then 3 to 4, she was hollering free, free, free.
Yeah,
so we get rid of it.
Yeah, and that's just the benefits of you as the consumer. We go out and do that activity that's mostly frowned upon by society. Hey, you got that out of the dumpster, but the gratitude some people have for what we do, and the way it's shared, because you have to be a unique kind of a person, Grizz, to to go against the grain of society, jump in a dumpster, which is now considered a resource for all sorts of things, clothing, food, and just nice things to have in your house, make your house smell nice. Essentials. You can find toothpaste, laundry powder, dishwashing liquid, the whole shebang. You could not even concern yourself. You could cut your grocery bill in half for the month. That's the premise of dumpster diving. But there are rules though that we must follow as dumpster divers.
Our people at the flea market, they don't say, "Oh, you got that out of the dumpster." They say, "Oh, you got that out of the dumpster? They threw that away."
Yeah. Instead of a question mark, it's an exclamation mark.
Yeah.
Right?
They just can't believe the cases of stuff like the Lysol wipes. You know, they can't believe it. The cases of masks, they just can't believe it.
Hey, Melissa Romany. Hello, Big B. How was your Christmas? I had fun time spending with my brother. Only see twice a year. Well, I'm so glad that you were able to enjoy your Christmas with your brother, Melissa. I'm sure everyone did. Everyone have a good Christmas this Christmas? Spend it with family. I hope you had it with company. And if not, it was. I think I went. There was a bit happening on YouTube during the Christmas period. Yeah, exactly. Grizz. A who was it? Christina made a good point about people who don't dive a lot, I would say, or don't dive at all, wouldn't understand why we don't take everything that we do, you know. And like I was about to say, there's just other things to consider. Other divers, um, people that just utilize the dumpsters as a resource, and the fact that I just don't have the room, you know, to process it. If you don't have a means of getting rid of the product, right, Grizz, then you end up with it in your house,
Yeah.
or around your house. If
Or in
you
my
don't have a
case, it
means,
takes over your hay barn and you don't have room to store hay.
yeah, exactly. You know, and that's a concern because you know, the thing is, I'm sure that we come from not so much an era, but you know, I guess we come from our parents came from an era where you don't waste anything, eh, bro?
Yeah.
Nothing goes to waste. You utilize every part of an animal that you slaughter to eat. You utilize just everything. And being so isolated, it's not like you can just shoot down to the shop and get it fixed up or whatever. You have to be really resourceful as well,
Yeah.
you know. And I'm grateful that we come from a place, you know, parents like that, you know. Aside from not really not wanting to waste, you know, and just grateful that I was brought up around that era because I hate waste, man. I hate
Myself.
it. uh, so good that everyone's chatting with each other and saying hello. I certainly do appreciate you guys joining us this morning. It's not going to be a long, drawn out live today, ladies and gentlemen. We just want to share with you guys what our year has been like so far in dumpster diving. You know what we would like to see happen in the future. Obviously, we want to see more big. Well, we just want to see some scores. The size of it to me doesn't matter. Does it really matter to you, Grizz, the size of it?
I mean,
As long as,
sometimes, yeah, but most of the time we'll just find a little something. And, you know, Geneva's real happy to take something to the church.
yeah, yeah. And I guess that's what it meant I meant as well. But I think initially, you know, I'm always grateful for sort of like whatever, big or small, a haul is a haul, and we should be grateful for whatever we find and that we get. What was that, Bell? Honor request. Oh, okay. A birthday shout out to Honor Johnson, who'll be celebrating on the 28th, which is in a couple of days' time. Honor, happy early birthday to
Happy early
you. And
birthday, Honor.
yes, and we appreciate all of your support, love, and encouragement that you've been showing our channels and to the rest of us creators. And yeah, we hope that you have a fantastic birthday and it's surrounded with fun and laughter and plenty of family. And man, you lucky. That means you get like 2 Christmases, you know, in the
Unlucky.
same. Yeah.
Unlucky.
You
Mine's the
reckon?
30th. Mine's the 30th.
Yeah, but yours is like just before New Year's. You can like kick off the pre New Year celebration, and don't stop until the 3rd of January.
Yeah, I used to walk.
Yeah.
I used to celebrate the 31st. That way, I could walk into the clubs that were having parties. He said, "What, a party for me?"
So there you go, Honor. You're almost sharing the same birthday with Grizz here, who happens to be on the 30th. So we'll be looking forward to doing something special for that day, Grizz. Hey,
Now
Grizz.
I'll be doing chemo.
Well, that's super special, my bro.
Yeah,
That's
I go
super
on the
special.
29th, and we'll finish it up to around 2 o'clock. The 30th. I mean the 29th, 30th, 31st. The 31st around 2 o'clock. I'll be finishing it up for 3 weeks.
Hey, thanks, Boo Boo. Yeah, I try my best. Okay. Apologies for all of those that have just joined us, and I haven't said hello. I'll try my best to um, get around to saying hello to you guys. Appreciate you stopping in. I am running a lot late at the moment, but that's okay. Uh, you know, we can be excused for this time of the year while we've had our fill of food, our time in the heat. It is just starting to crank up here. It's only 8 o'clock here at the moment on a Monday morning here in Western Australia. Um, so anything you could do if you're allowed to go into the let's just have a look at this message from Mary. Anything you could do if you're allowed to go is to go into the homeless community and give bags of food and hand it out to them. This is just a thought. Yeah, in my particular situation, Mary, there is not a huge um, homeless community in my town, and probably you can count them on your fingers and toes. And basically, all they're doing is living rough. They're just living rough. But there is no food shortage. There are organisations over here in kitchens that can keep them fed, like well fed. So food really isn't the lack of abundance over here. It's housing and mental health is what pushes a lot of the people here at where I am at. I'm not speaking about maybe where Grizz is at or anywhere else. Just where I'm at, Mary, the homeless community is more about mental health and housing and not food because the homeless are fed really well here. Every church has a kitchen relief and meals, and there's one for every day of the week. There's one for every day of the week. And my little town is quite small, so they're literally within walking distance of each other. It's not massive. So so there is that. But out about away from my particular suburb, away from my particular suburb, there are homeless communities, but they have organisations within their own communities to do that. I only deal with what's local because I take from local, so I give back to local. Yeah, I understand that you probably are too, Mary, and a lot of other countries, and even Australia, just not where I am at in Australia. That's all I'm saying. Like Sydney is different, Melbourne different, Brisbane, huge homeless communities and probably going hungry. But yeah, I can only tackle with the issues that are local to me, and that's what I'm faced with. And I'm glad you understand. I appreciate you.
And like I said, the deacon of our church, what they've got left, they call the church under the bridge, and so the
Yeah,
homeless community in Texarkana, they get quite a bit.
yeah, yeah. And Grizz does. I mean, like Grizz is only one part of a group of people that donate. When they're
Yeah.
in their church, man, they got all those tables like lined out. I don't know if you've seen any of his live feed videos or replays of that, but they've got these massive tables lined out in this massive hall, and man,
Yeah,
the
we
community
started
as
the
a whole.
trend there. We've had since we started donating there, we've had more and more people. They'll go to Sam's Warehouse and buy stuff and bring to the church to donate. They've donated refrigerator freezers. I think we've got 4 refrigerator freezers now. We've got 2 deep freezers to store meat and bread and stuff in, and refrigerators to store milk and drinks and stuff. And they put up 2 big shelf systems outside of the pantry to store other dry goods on, canned goods and pastas and beans and stuff. So we started a big trend there at our little church.
Yeah, awesome. Awesome. And you know what? It's like it takes one person, eh? It just takes one person to kickstart it off and show
Yep.
that everyone. Oh man, I always wanted to do that. I'm glad someone was there to take the lead. Hi Marie, how are you, Marie? Good to see you. How's Justin? Yeah, I've got Inga Warner over there taking care, eDreams taking care of my Facebook. She's a moderator there on my Facebook page, but she can be wherever she wants. I'm everywhere. Romantic wants to retire to Australia in 2 years' time. He reckons our Grizz. I think you'll get that done with what I saw you keep today on in your dumpster, Ray.
Really?
You'll be a scrap metal millionaire in no time, my brother. Not if you keep dropping those fiver for the diver super chats. Nah, I got you, my bro. You need any if you ever come down to my neck of the woods, bro. Roll out the red carpet for you and the family, and take care of you, bro. Straight up to you on your feet, always. Yeah. So what 2022 is I'm really super looking super excited to see what they have out there for us as far as the dumpster diving. I was just talking to Grizz earlier on and asked him if he's been watching anything new, any new channels, and he did bring my attention to a couple. Now, I did mention a couple yesterday too. One was called Rhonda. As we're entering the new year, like whilst we're still um, um, viewing and fans of the old school. Well, not we're not old school, but the people that you've been watching for the last 24 months. Um, that there are some new and interesting and exciting channels coming up. Now, what was the one that talking trash? Eh?
Talking trash and the deep diver dumpster diving, I think it was.
Deep dumpster diving.
Yeah. The deep diver dumpster diving, I think.
Well, we'll get the proper wording on that because we want to make sure that you guys get onto the right ones. Now, this is by no means a um, a shout out, just an awareness
Yeah.
that that we're
On
always
the
coming up.
lookout.
Yeah, we're always that things come across, and because we're in that world and live it, that I'm always interested in seeing what new channels are finding, what they're doing with it, and I like looking at the videoing side of things, how you edit, how you are as a person. I like to watch for a couple of months and get a good feel for you, you know, as a creator and as a dumpster diver before I give you a recommendation. But just an awareness that there's some new channels out there. Um, Talking Trash is one of them. The Diving Deep Dumpster Diver, Rhonda is another one, and Panda Mama. You'll have to. I don't have any links available to share with you, just names. And if you miss those names, you'll have to watch the replay. Yeah.
We've seen so many Big B over the last couple of years come and go. And
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. I tell you who I've been excited to come back and is really making an impression, my bro, is Fortune Finders,
yeah,
bro. It's like Al never even left, man. He has been finding some killer hauls out of the Aldi dumpsters. The last two have been amazing, and I was always been a big fan of Al, German Al. Uh, so it's good to see them making an impact. And we see his little bubby Kylie. Is it Kylie? Bell, can you remember the bubby's name? Kyrie. That's it, Kyrie. And Jess helping out the dad. Oh, Al. So always good to see him. And I don't know. I don't know what it is about Fortune Finders, but I just love watching them. I don't know what it is.
he tickles me because it's like Geneva. He gets excited real easy.
Yeah, he does that. Oh man,
Hey,
the last one I watched, and he's probably put up a couple since then, was when he found all of those pizzas and he stacked them all up, like all 16 of them or whatever. And he goes, "Oh look, it's almost as high as the lantern that he just pulled out of there." That was a cool spot, man.
Dropped a video today. He found a dumpster full, bags full of stuff.
Damn. Hey man, I'm not afraid to say I get a little bit envious. Going, damn, wish I could find, something like that. And I literally, most of my finds are out of an Aldi dumpster, right? I find literally the same stuff. Hey, welcome everyone that's just joined us. Hey, NJ Gerald and Billy. How are you, Billy Solomon? Thank you for joining us. Mandy Bradshaw. Hi, Big B and Grizz. And Chris Searle. Hi there, Chris. Welcome and for joining us. Did everyone have a good Christmas? How you doing, Big B? Hope you had a good one down there in the UK in Plymouth. Thank you for joining us, Chris. You're amazing. You are amazing. Take care, Salty. Take care, y'all. Gotta go. Okay, enjoy the rest of your day, your Sunday. Hope you're having it's Christmas Eve there, right? For you, the next day to Christmas, is it? Is it the 26th for you there?
Yeah, the day after Christmas. Yeah.
Boxing Day. Yeah, I just got to get my faculties together. Then, yeah, well, I hope you guys are all not gonna eat right. You know, what's your what's gonna be your any resolutions for the new year coming up, Grizz? Any do you even do resolutions?
Nah, we don't do them.
No, I don't either. I don't
usually, but we never could keep them, so we just quit doing it.
That's honest talk right there.
Yeah.
You know, that's honest talk. Every year was a disappointing resolution.
Yeah.
I think the resolution itself has got good intentions. Quit smoking, lose a bit of weight. Do better in my job, or make more money. Make my family happy. Make a connection with my kids, whatever it might be. And some we can follow through. The rest we cannot.
Yeah.
Like the smoking and drinking.
Well,
US said,
everybody asked me with the cancer, you going to give up smoking? The doctors told you to give. That's when they made me give up everything else. I'm not giving up smoking. That's the last thing I've got that I enjoy.
well, I went to go and give up smoking, and then I just gave that up. I just gave up on giving up.
But I don't want to quit everything. Dad always told me nobody likes a quitter.
Yeah, nobody likes no one with that hasn't got a vice, right? I'd rather keep smoking and stop gambling.
Yeah.
Inga's resolution is not to eat food I hate. UFC fans, that is a very, very good and interesting question that you posed there. What is Boxing Day? And it was one I answered yesterday, and let me tell you a little bit about it as I'm typing it into Google. And it's a celebration and holiday, mostly that happens within the Commonwealth. Now, Boxing Day is the day after Christmas, where wealthy families would have that housed servants and butlers and housemaids would give them a box of gifts that was filled with food and other gifts, so they can take that home to their family. Their only breakaway from the house that they worked in, and then that became the tradition. Every year on the 26th of December, the wealthy homeowners would give these boxes to their housekeeping staff and share with the family, and that became amongst the Commonwealth Boxing Day. I wish I could have made that even that much more exciting with some background music and some flashy demographs in the background. But, that's it, plain black and white. Yes, Relay, that is truly it, sharing with less fortunate. Basically, that's how it's turned out into be. It's really all solely about a time about giving. Hey, Chris, old Sharon Harm was saying that her brothers also got the cancer. Said the same thing about smoking.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I said, they made me give everything else up. I'm not going to give up the last thing.
Yeah, same thing to honor. Told my doctor at the hospital to stop smoking, but that's my only enjoyment.
Yeah.
Plus, now Boxing Day is reached out to the retail fraternity, and now it becomes like the Black Friday sales and the after Christmas sale. The Boxing Day sales run hot here in Australasia, New Zealand, and I'm sure in other Commonwealth countries, in Canada inclusive. Got to feed the kids, bro. Good night, my bro.
Night, bro.
Yep, and Mandy Lou Bradshaw, I stopped making New Year's resolutions because I always break them. Don't we all?
Yeah.
You are not alone in that world. Hey, Jackie Dack, what's going on, Jackie Dack? How are you? Good to see you. Yes, just had Boxing Day in the UK. I'm freezing. Heating isn't working. Cold over there, hot over here. I wish we could, even just for one day, just swap the weather.
I'm running my AC right now.
Oh man, I'm right in front of my fan. I'm surprised that you can't hear it through the microphone. But yeah, I got it on full blast too. Mary, when I was a little girl, I thought people came out and were boxing each other. Yeah, that would definitely bring a new meaning to the word Boxing Day, wouldn't it? Yeah,
Yeah,
just come out, gloves on, let's go for it. Yeah.
that's what I thought it was too when Geneva's parents were alive. You know, they're from Vancouver.
Oh, really? Both of her
Well,
parents from there?
her stepdad is. He was.
Oh, I see.
Her mom moved up there.
Oh, I see. And the Geneva was Geneva River up there? Up there?
Yeah, I used to send her up there to visit quite often.
Wow. That's yeah. Well, then she'd know a little bit about Boxing Day because of her stepfather. Yeah.
Yeah, he taught her all of that stuff, all the holidays and stuff up there. Because he was a dual
Yeah.
citizen.
For the States and Canada.
Yeah.
Wicked. Yep. Take care of those trolls if there's any. Yeah, don't get. I've been pretty blessed. Don't get a lot of trolls on here. I mean, mostly they're just people that they put on suspect advertising. You know the ones I'm talking about, Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's you know they're harmless, but they just take up a lot of unwanted space. Hi Val. Hi Vilma. Merry Christmas to you too, and welcome to anyone that's just joined. We're just here for a short live and just keeping up with the regular programming. I do apologize for being late, everybody. Yeah, I slept in, and I can admit I put my hand up. I slept in. It was
It's my fault, guys, and I kept him up too late.
not only that, it was stinking hot last night. I was underneath the aircon. It just wasn't doing the trick. And so I just don't do well in the heat. I don't.
Yeah, they asked me what time you got there, Grizz, and I looked down on the tablet and it said 3:30. I said 3:30, and Gravity said, "Hey, it's 4:30 for me."
Oh man! Plus, we've been, what's happening over here is because there's been a lot of every man and his dog is using their air conditioning, got their fan on, got the TV on, got the computer on, cooking, and got that. We've been having a lot of power surges, so the power's been clicking in and out. Just can't handle all of the air conditioning that's going on at the
Yeah.
same time. So that's been we've been battling that as well. But hey, we're survivors. We're survivors. You couldn't expect us to go dumpster diving and not be a survivor, right? So,
Yeah.
Now, I went out last night, Grizz. Man, did not find a thing as I suspected. Did not find a thing. So I would have been better off just staying home and putting my feet up, but my feet cannot help it. Now, I do have a disclaimer to mention as well, Grizz. Last couple of videos, I've been doing it in my flip flops.
Yeah.
Not an ideal footwear for safety. Let me just give you the tip. But I
Yeah,
tell
I
you what,
seen that one where you was in your flip flops stepping all over that glass in the dumpster. I clicked on it. I was, oh, Big B, you know better.
bro, those particular flip flops, yeah, they're work flip flops. Yeah, they're working man's flip flops. That's terrible. I just want to say that please do not do that at home. Only a trained professional. Only. I do not recommend it. Going into the dumpster with flip flops, especially straight on top of glass. That's a big
Yeah.
no-no to the untrained person. I wouldn't recommend it. I don't condone it. And I will stop it immediately after my next video because it's already taped. So please, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate the concern. I've even got someone who sent me a donation to buy shoes. Thank you so much.
Hey,
I,
and
that's
Gene.
that's exactly what I done. That's because of my regular footwear had just had enough. I had a toe pop out of here, and I could feel at the bottom of my foot under there. My flip flops were way safer than my already existing shoe. Uh,
You're right.
that,
Yes,
that,
me.
and I'm going to stay with that. But yeah, uh, but rest assured that in future videos you will not see me prancing around in my flip flops. We call them jandals over here in New Zealand. Australia call them thongs. Does that make you? I hope that doesn't make you laugh. They call flip flops over here in Australia thongs.
They're called here flip flops, thongs, gators.
They what? What? They call flip flops over there thongs too.
Yeah. Oh,
Really?
I know years ago they did. I don't know about now, but
I always thought that thongs never provided enough support at the front. Okay. You see, you grew up calling them thongs as well. I don't know what the in USA thongs can be something else. They can be too. Big B had the thong down. Grab it. You know I sent you the link, right? You want to go in and abuse me like that? Nah, I'm only joking, bro. I had no idea that you guys at some stage or any stage of your vocabulary um, call them thongs. That's very surprising. Lynette Crow calls them, her son calls them Japanese work boots. I don't know. I call them work boots like right now. That's what I got. Um, but since the I see. They were originally called thongs, but since the thong underwear became popular,
yeah.
they became flip flops because it would be hard to go into the store and ask for thongs, and then you got a pair of underwear, right? And you're in a shoe shop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can understand the confusion.
Grab it. You think I ought to share with everybody? When Big B froze up on us last night.
Oh, go on then, Chris. I got no shame, Chris.
Got to
He's
throw a
talking
little
about
sense of humor in there.
he's talking about that photo. Grab it. Oh, I got no shame. I got no shame. Hang on, let's bring you up there, Chris. So here I am. We were on duo call, and I froze up, and Rabbit says, "Man, you should take a screenshot of that." And Grizz like a nanosecond, goes, "I'm on it.
I was
I'm on
reaching
it."
for my phone when he said that.
That's it, then. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're ever on a call with Grab It Fast and Grizzly's Adventures, make sure that you're made up and your hair's done nice and don't be frozen on any kind of scrunched up face. Okay, you understand me? Hey, Tom Wallace, official. Merry Christmas to you, my bro. Merry Christmas to you. Now, what part of the States are you in, Tom? What part of the States are you in, Tom? Can you go? Just quickly remind me. Definitely Dawn. Blackmail pics. Gotta love him. Yeah. For the next birthday, right? For the next birthday.
Grab it. That's the picture we needed when I come up there to your place.
Tom Wallace official is in Alabama. Now, Tom Wallace is another channel out there as well. He's a Filipino. He finds amazing stuff and a growing channel. I think it just hit 5,000 subscribers, doing exceptionally well. Mostly non-English speaking, but dumpster diving is a universal language, right? You open up the door, you say, you get that gasp when you find something awesome, and then you dig away, and then just and get good enough footage to see everything. And I love watching. Do you watch a lot of non-English speaking dumpster diving, bro?
Not. I used to watch Panay Texan a lot,
Yeah.
but then I got to where I a little bit understand, then I got to where I couldn't understand it all. So
Yeah, yeah. Well, like I say, yeah, I like I've watched Penay Texan too, and she like a couple of years ago just getting massive meat hauls, and just incredible.
yeah,
Um, I've always been impressed with a frugal couple. That's Cecily and her husband and their family, and she's always gotten incredible meat hauls, and good to see that she's making a comeback. Frugal couple, Cecily and her family. Good to see them back. Um, but yeah, they'll get incredible meat hauls. Tom Wallace, ladies, if one of my moderators could please drop his link on the chat, I certainly would appreciate it. Um, Go and check him out. He's just a really great, good guy. You watch him clean everything down, collects it and cleans it, and does vlogs about cooking some of his food as well. Just because we have the same goals here. Yes, we understand each other
yeah.
because helping each other is a universal language, sir. That is it. Oh, Jessica. Hey, Jessica, what's going on? Jessica Dumpster Skills. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome to the program. Um, but
Don
same
with
with
arrows
AI.
pointing away.
Same with AI French and a lot of other Pinay women. There's a woman in Japan. She does dumpster diving in Tokyo. Her name is Jennifer um, Matasuso. Jennifer Matasuso. Um, she's got a fast growing channel. I just I just love watch dumpster diving and what people get, especially from other countries, especially from other countries. So there you go, Inga. Thank you so much sharing that. That's the YouTube channel um, to Tom Wallace. Go and check him out. If you do, let him know Big B sent you. Watch a video, comment, all the good things that help a channel out. And don't take my word for it. Go and see for yourself, right? We put out the recommendations, and you go see for yourself.
And I just went over and subscribed.
Oh, to Tom?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's cool. He's cool. And he's, I was watching him for the last 3 or 4 months. Sorry, I had to get pie, said Renee. Are you still eating, Renee? Me too. I just finished breakfast not that long ago. Yeah. And but yes, it's inspiring. It's inspiring, and it's good that we that others let us know that we inspire them. And that's always a great feeling, guys. I had to hear about your very. That's from guys. I'd love to hear about your very first experience diving. share with us, Grizz, your very first experience, say dumpster diving for retail stuff, because we've been doing it for a long time, right, Grizz? So
Yeah, I'd say my very first experience. Uh, Dad made me get in a dumpster to go after some copper tubing that was in there, and some beer cans that were, or soda bottles. I'm sorry, soda bottles. Because back then we got so many, a couple cents a bottle were returned.
yeah, yeah. And yeah, so those are the humble beginnings for you as a child, getting lifted in by your dad. Go and get that over there, boy.
I don't know if you call it lifted in. It's more like a boot to the butt, but get in there and get it or walk home.
Get in there. Yeah, you did it with much protest.
Yeah.
Much protest. Uh, my very first experience dumpster diving was jumping into a garden center. My mum wanted some fertilizer and some soil and some planter pots that were inside a dumpster. So I jumped in there. I jumped in there for her and got that was my very first experience. Yep, was my mum. And then when my dad got wind of it, he took over. Uh, he took over my job description and utilized me most of the time after that. So I was collecting things like scrap wood, um, materials, fertilizer, bags of soil, anything that was garden related. Um, and then graduated into landfill. Like we'd actually go to the landfill and empty our rubbish out of the backs of our cars, and we'd go scavenging. That's why
Yeah.
in New Zealand, scavengers were called seagulls, because that's what you would see in a landfill was seagulls. So if you were scavenging in the landfill, you were often called a seagull. So we seagulled for many years until they no longer had you could go to the landfill anymore. They did stations, refuge stations specifically for rubbish. So yeah, there you go. Those are the humble beginnings. But as far as retail, like dumpster diving, was a completely different experience for me, Grizz. Would you say it was the same for you?
Yeah. Well, actually, even when I drove a truck cross country so many years, I'd go and look in the dumpster. I might need a jug for some death fluid or something and not have one. We'll go look in the trash cans and the dumpsters. And then we really didn't kick off retail, till a couple of years ago when me and Geneva
Yeah.
started doing it. Well, actually, it was dumpster diving, metal detecting, magnet fishing, and something else. But dumpster diving took off, and that's when we started, getting our death pile and didn't know what to do with it. And my
Oh
buddy at
yeah.
work's the deacon of the church, and he said, "Hey, bring that stuff up here."
Nice. Lucky. Hey, a blessing.
Yeah,
I'd have to say it's the same for me. I never discovered retail dumpster diving until I started watching YouTube. Otherwise, dumpster diving for me was always centered around food and garden centers, scrap metal yards, like places that made sheds and garages. I would, look through places like that,
yeah,
but I never even contemplated looking at through stores like Pharmacy Warehouse or Kmart or Target or anything like that. That's only been the last couple of years,
yeah,
and man, what an eye opener it has been going through those stores. And like when I go into a grocery store, I'm not surprised. I've been viewing that sort of stuff for decades. But what really got my heart pumping was the retail stores, because I'd never been in them before, and to find some of that stuff, and I was going, wow, I can make my house beautiful with some of this stuff, you know. fill in those little gaps with all these little plants and those figurines and those candles, and make my house smell nice. And every week I was swapping it out with something more beautiful. Lamps and furniture is just mind blowing. The kind of things that us as humans attract ourselves to, but they're really, you know, they're really. I don't know. I don't know the word to explain it. That just it's nice to have nice things, but
It's
it's
nicer to
well.
get free things.
That's how I was gonna. How do I incorporate it? That it's nice to have nice things, but it's way better to have nice things when it's free. Yeah, because I wouldn't outright go to these stores and buy fake plants
Yeah.
and these pots, or I wouldn't outright go out and buy some of this furniture. But the fact that I can find it, I use it. Yeah, the fact that I find it, I use it. I hope that answers your question. While I'm looking at Renee's thing about her pie, making me hungry, Renee. So nice to find things that you always wanted, couldn't afford, or just don't want. Yes, that's it. That's it, Belle. That's it. Uh, Paula Linz, for you, Grizz. Just watch Grizz video. He's doing a great job on the house. How's that coming along, Grizz?
It's coming along a lot quicker than we expected.
Oh, so
We're,
it's
we're
going
to
to
the
finish a
point
lot
now
sooner
we're
than you
fixing to
hoped.
start putting the sheetrock up.
Oh, yeah. So is it going to finish sooner than you hoped?
Oh yeah, a couple of weeks ahead of schedule.
Um, Inga was saying dumpster diving was with my mum at Salvation Army and Goodwill to make quilts and fix up thrown out furniture and create furniture with leftovers. Absolutely, it's all part and parcel of that don't like waste. Something break in the house, you find a scrap piece of something, put it back together again. You wouldn't go out and buy a new door or a new set of drawers. You do your best to band-aid it up until I don't know, until never, maybe.
Yeah.
UFC fan, Big B. I know you find quite a few glasses. What do you do with them all? You sound like my wife. What do I do with them all? No, um, mostly I give them away. But recently I found a Dremel. So I'd like to do some engraving on some of them and utilize them as gifts. In Halloween, I filled them up with lollies and sweets and chocolates, some of the glasses and the mugs, and put like a cellophane top over the top and gave them away to the kids. Other ones, I will sell some, and because they're not a complete set, I'll just give them an extra box, of stuff. And people are like, oh, you don't have to do that. No, oh no, I want to do that. But unless you don't want that I can understand. But they almost always 99.99% of the time they'll take the extras. Yeah, but I can just think of a million other places it could be rather than the landfill. That's what I'm saying. That mentality of not wasting anything. Um, some of the mugs and the jars that I find, we utilize the jars for any of our dry goods, but more times than not, I'll just fill them up with some of the fake plants that I got, and then give them away as gifts because separately they're broken, right? The fake plant and the glass or the mug is broken, but together they make something absolutely beautiful. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely beautiful. Hey, Daisy, how are you? Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you too from Tassie.
Well, happy birthday, Catherine.
And happy birthday, Catherine. That's the birthday that's coming up soon too, right, Catherine? Next couple of days. Oh, man. Hey, Jason, what's going on, bro? Painting houses, what's going on, Jason? Good to see you again, my brother. What happened to the little piggy, Grizz? This is a
Um,
sad story.
the little piglet passed away the next day after my live.
Yeah,
It was just, it wasn't 2 days old, but all the other ones out in where we got it from, they didn't make it either. And so they went ahead and dropped that mama pig that day too. So, which they had
yeah.
plans to butcher that hog anyhow. So they just didn't know it was pregnant. One of the wild hogs got in the pen and got her pregnant.
Oh, heck. UFC fans, I've found so many but can't use them all in the donation center, tosses them out so many. So I don't always want to give dishes to the thrift stores. Unfortunately, the thrift stores are in the business of trying to make a dollar, to pay for those ones that aren't volunteering. And most thrift stores now aren't even thrift stores anymore.
Yeah,
They're corporate. You look at like Salvation Army, Goodwill, Good Samaritans, places of that degree. Um, so they're not in the business of not making money, unfortunately. So they'll throw what they can't match up. Um, but we're only limited by our imagination at the end of things. I mean, what is a glass? It's something you can put something into. I guess. So put something in it. And give it to a neighbor. Um,
yeah.
it could be a means of like breaking the ice and getting to know your community. Oh yeah, the really the thrift stores. I find that ludicrous. I think that's absolutely ludicrous. And what UFC is saying here that thrift stores have compactors. Come on, man. What? That doesn't wear well with me. Like big compactors, like the normal retail stores, is crazy. Unless you have a compactor for just boxes and stuff like that, I get that. But to get rid of the all of the goods that have been kindly donated from estates and stuff like that, I'm not down for that. And the fact that they lock their bins, put them away, so they can't be reached, isn't one of a giving nature, eh? So you have to really think about like the places that we donate to. It has to be the genuine article, not for the simple fact of getting rid of the stuff out of your house. I can understand that. Um, I can understand that, but we've got to reach a little bit deeper. Our thrift stores, crying out loud.
Big Bay,
What's
I'm
the
gonna jump off here. We're gonna go out diving tonight. I'm gonna get me a nap before we go out.
awesome, Grizz? Hey, bro, appreciate you being on here and love and light to you, brother.
I enjoyed last night and today getting caught up with you and Grab It. We gotta do it
Straight up.
more often.
Oh, we will, my bro. We will definitely. And getting some rest there, my bro, and have a good dive tonight too. I look forward to seeing your videos coming up.
Hopefully, we'll find something good. Get a good video
Eh,
out again.
Bro, have you got a video in the pipelines?
No, just the one that we put out today with the update on the wire stripper and the new calf and the flip house.
Cool. So, yeah, any last words for our chat there from Grizzly's Adventures?
just stay humble, keep diving and giving the stuff away.
There you go. Said from the man himself, Grizzly's Adventures. Oh, you get in a good rest. Have a good dive tonight, bro. Merry Christmas, and we'll see you before the new year is out.
All right. I appreciate you, Big B. Y'all have a good night.
Love you, my bro. Have a good
Bye.
night. Well, there we have it. We've got that was our friend Grizzly. He's had a big day. Him in Geneva, getting everything ready, and now they're going to get themselves ready for uh, dumpster diving. Did someone say Spencer was in here? Spencer. Hey, repurposeful. What's going on, Spence? What's going on, brother? Good to see you, my man. Bro, what's been going on? What's been going on with you? I'm going to put the link on the chat if you want to come on up. I'm going to put the link in here if you want to come up and say hey and see. Percy Isaac, hi, how are you, Percy? Good to see you. Oh, you're just taking a little break? Oh, well, if you change your mind. Be good to see from you. Merry Christmas to you and Danielle and the family, brother. I hope you had a good Christmas and all of that. And Santa was good to the kids. And we know who Santa is, at the end of the day, don't we, ladies and gentlemen? You know, there was only one Santa, and or two, potentially two. It was either mum or dad, you know. Yeah, what's the update on your truck? Oh, I think it'll be so much better if you just come up and just talk to him, answer everyone's questions. Julie Hicks, yes, very, very sad news about Billy. Yeah. Be back big in 2022. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Bro, did you hear about Billy from Juby, bro? Spencer? Sad news there. Hey, Merry Christmas, Jolene. How are you, Jolene? Merry Christmas to you too. Yeah, I'm heartsick too, my bro. Heavy heartful, Billy. Yes, that's true, Sue. Always try and find a church in your area that accepts donations. And most churches do, even in the light of the COVID. Some still take public donations of clothing and stuff like that. Did anybody hear about what happened? Judy May, no. No one knows exactly about what happened to Billy. It was, and you know, what gets me the most is that he was so young and he wasn't sick, and it was tragic and sudden. Julie Hicks have to start dumpster diving here in Indiana. Of course, there is a channel called Dumpster Diving Indiana, so it must be legal in your state. But if you are going to get started, Julie, I would recommend you just find out, what the laws are, in your local ordinance. Easy to find online. Just check out type in your town name and ordinance in Google search, dumpster diving, and everything should pop up for you there. Other than that, always make sure that if you go dumpster diving, you have to go a lot. Don't expect to find the big haul first time around, because sometimes you think you know what you're looking for and then you don't. When you come home with a lot of like crap, basically. Julie, you are in the same state as Dumpster Diving Glamour. Yeah, Gina, yes, you see what you sure are, Julie. She might explain when she is ready, but I would just leave it for now. Just send condolences. Yeah, I would just just from our own personal experiences with a loss in the family, that for the first few days is totally hectic, surrounded by family. Just send good wishes and support from the sidelines until they're ready to accept our love. So it's not illegal there. You were saying, Julie? I'm trying to do a couple of conversations here. I'm going to stop doing that. I'm focus on Julie right now and her. Here, just some nasty employees. There's nasty employees everywhere, Julie. The best recommendation for that is just to be humble and just be humble, be respectful. Not all employees are nasty, I might add, in their defense. Not all of them are nasty. But you certainly have to have a way with words about you to find out which ones are and which ones aren't. The nasty ones, you walk away. It's going to be hard enough for them even at Christmas time. Terrible. Yes, that's true. Yeah. Now let's get back to about Billy, because that affects my heart. Yeah, just support from the sidelines and let them get through this time. Right now, leading into the new year, they've got a lot of adjustments to make. Good night, Catherine. Good night. Thank you for being here tonight. Certainly do appreciate you. On the days that Billy isn't there to walk his daughters down the aisle, yeah, won't get too sentimentally into it. Thinking too far into their future. Just like how to best console them and support them now. And really, the reality of it, the best way that you could support Billy and his family is to go back and start watching his videos again. That's the best thing that we could do for them. Because if they're not producing videos, then they're not creating income through AdSense. So the best thing that we can do as a community for Billy and Julie and the kids is start watching their videos, ladies and gentlemen. Honestly, that's the best thing we can do. I've started watching them again, and going off not as a member, and just watching their videos. Of course, yeah. No, but if you're thinking of Julie Hicks, if you are thinking of starting a channel, that is the essence of what starting a channel is. It's to have fun. That is it. Without that, then you have to reassess it, what the purpose is. Have fun, but have some directives. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to call it in the next few minutes. Like I said, it was only going to be a short live. We had a really epic live yesterday with everyone. I hope everyone enjoyed it as much as we did. Grab it, and Grizz and I had a blast, I have to say. And I think we pretty much covered everything last night. And I'm certainly looking forward to the new year. So this is definitely going to be the last program for 2021. If I was to spend a moment to recap of how 2021 has been for a Been Living with Big B channel, that has been super interesting to say the very least. Good night, all. See you very soon. Spence, thank you so much, brother. Good to see you, my bro. And looking forward to seeing all your content coming out also. Oh, good night, Judy May Collins. Good night to you. Night, Brendan. Really late here. Take care and Happy New Year, Jackie Dack. Thank you so much. Appreciate you all coming in. You're welcome, Julie Hicks. Anytime. We're here to, as a dumpster diving community, we're here to support each other. So you should always feel free to ask questions about that. Cheryl Hatfield, hi Big B, and good night. Did I miss you out earlier on? Oh my goodness, good night and Merry Christmas to you. Enjoyed it, Suzette. Hi Suzette, and good night all. So good to see you. Look, we're going to look forward to a cracker 2022. We're going to do my best to find ways to start it off with a bang. I don't know what that bang is, but I'm hoping that it could be. Next Sunday is the 31st of December. I know, but I might not be fully available. Yes, there will be one next week. Please look forward to another show next week. So I do got one more day. I'll do a lot of, that's what I'll do. We're going to reminisce next Sunday on the 31st. Are you sure it's next Sunday? No, I don't think it is. I think the 31st is it's the 27th already, and it's Sunday. So it won't be. It'll be the new year next Sunday, Bell. Next Sunday will not be the 31st of December. It's Sunday now, and it's the 26th. So 5 days. The 31st will be on Friday. Next Sunday will be the 2nd of January. That's it. But no doubt I will probably do a random live because we've been really enjoying them, the impromptu ones. That is certainly old school. So then we can reflect. On what the year has been for most of us. But what I can say is that it has been 2021 has been prosperous, and it has been joyous, and it's been filled with ups and downs. It has definitely been the roller coaster ride, but in a good sense, more good than bad. And there's been some changes and adjustments, and some for the good and some not so great. But we take it with a grain of salt, and we just keep moving on because, if it doesn't fit in with your overall general plan, then you have to find a way where it does, and the future is looking very exciting, especially for my Facebook page, which is blowing up at the moment, that's blowing up at the moment, over 20,000 supporters on there. And I've got some real interesting news that regards the Facebook to a brighter future. But in saying that, let's hope we do a random live real soon, and wish everyone the best night ever. And I certainly appreciate you coming in and spending time with Grizz and I. I'm looking forward to working with Grizz and Grab It a lot more, and even Roe and Ray Everyday Diver. We touched base with him recently, and me and Grab, we got some things in the works. So keep an eye on that. To everyone out there, the thought of the day, always remember to keep smiling. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. And then the fact that you A smile to someone else will make them smile, could literally make their whole day. Just like that. So keep smiling, smile to others, and have a fantastic evening, ladies and gentlemen. Boo Boo, Renee, Inga, Bell, last 4 people on the bottom of the chat there. Emerita Figueres, thank you for joining us. Thank you. Boo Boo, Eminem, Cheryl, Percy, UFC fan, love you. You guys are awesome. Stephanie Smith, hi Stephanie. Percy Isaac, Cheryl Hatfield, Julie Hicks, Phyllis Gagney, Renee, Jackie Dacky, CZ Free, awesome. Love and appreciation to you all, and I will see you on the next Bin Living adventure. Ciao, Bella. Bye, Judy May. Thanks, UFC. See you later, guys.